Hey, it's David Elder, and today on Texas Eats, we're traveling all across the Lone Star State, going to great restaurants you won't want to miss.
Get ready for a popular San Antonio chicken joint with the brand new location launching a special Texas Eats inspired menu item. Plus, get Asador sushi, surf and turf burritos, and birria tacos at one of the most popular taco spots in the Alamo City. And we go bowling and golfing at an Austin hotspot serving up Americana classics. All that and more right now on Texas Eats. For our first stop on today's show, we're headed to a popular San Antonio chicken joint that's serving up fantastic new menu items in a brand new location. Let's see what's frying at Crazy Katsu.
Joining us now is the owner out here at Crazy Katsu, Philip Gagne. Thank you so much for having us, man.
Thanks for coming.
And you brought it all out here. We're at the new location, and this is huge. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And you got all the different bites out here, including some new bites that we're going to be talking about. But this one looks extra special. What's going on with that one?
That's for you guys. It's our Texas Eats two-step.
This is a special sandwich.
Just for you. Chicken on the top, chicken on the bottom, bacon, pico de gallo, cheese, jalapenos.
Okay, so no bread.
No bread.
Just chicken.
Just chicken.
That's the way I like it, baby. And you got tons of bacon just pouring out the side. This is how you do it. I appreciate it, man. That's cool.
Yeah, thank you.
Look at the cross section on this thing. Absolutely loaded. Bacon, jalapenos, pico de gallo, chipotle ranch. And this is available only at the new location, right?
At the new location.
The Texas Eats two-step sandwich. I'm super excited to give it a try. Cheers to you.
Cheers.
All right, that's the bite. Oh my goodness. That's the bite right there, y'all. It is amazing. Oh my gosh. If it ain't dripping, you're tripping. I'll tell you that right now. This is absolutely fire. Crispy on the outside. I love all the lettuce in there too. The pico de gallo keeps it fresh.
And all that cheese.
It cuts through the cheese.
Yeah.
And then you have that bacon on there. You're getting just this crazy bite. It is phenomenal. You got so many more new items, including a smash burger, right?
It's our pandan smash burger. It's pickles, mayo, cheese, hamburger meat, and our pandan bun.
I love the color out there. Why the green?
It's a pandan extract. So the pandan makes it green, it gives it that earthy, vanilla, sweet kind of flavor. It's like eating a hamburger with an unglazed donut.
Okay. It's a chicken joint making a killer smash burger. Who would have thought, right? That's really nice. I love that.
Oh, that's our Mocha Loco burger. You know, in Hawaii, the Mocha Loco bowl is very popular. It's a traditional Hawaiian dish. We put it on a bun.
It has a nice flavor to it, great textures on there, and the egg is cooked perfectly. In the very front right here, your new patty melt. This thing is loaded, and you got a special bread on there too, right?
We do. It's a fresh brioche, baked daily, double smash burger patty, sauteed onions. We make our own little burger sauce for it. It's a solid patty melt.
That looks insane. Y'all are making this tasty, messy sandwiches out here.
You have to. Cheers.
Here you go, cheers, the patty melt. That is insane. Here's some elbow on that one. Give me some foot. Bam!
Man, that's a good sandwich.
That's a double tap. That is insane. This is one of the best bites you can get when you're looking for a burger in the Alamo City. This is nuts. You have a birria chicken sandwich?
It's not supposed to work. It's katsu and birria. It's really good though. It's a match made in heaven. Monterey Jack cheese, pico de gallo, our fried chicken, and our katsume.
You have that little bit of like cinnamon hit to you, and it has a little bit of sweetness, savory, and a little spice to it, and I like that. It makes for a great bite. The orange chicken with some kimchi on the side. You have some microgreens on here as well, a little bit of cucumber action.
This is our deep fried mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes and onions, bread and fry them. Top it with our own katsu sauce and kewpie. Kimchi fries. Kimchi, cheese, jalapenos, fried chicken, and cheese sauce.
This looks insane. Philip, thank you so much for having us out here. Crazy Katsu, brand new location. If you want the Texas Eats two-step, you gotta come out to the new location. You guys got a drive-through over here as well. You're ready to rock and roll.
We are.
The kimchi fries, cheers. That's the bite right there. I'm gonna take this with me. Thank you.
Now it's time for a taste of Texas with Shiner Bach beer, and today we're sharing a recipe for Shiner Bachracho beans. And to make this, get some salt pork and put it into the bottom of a pot and cook it up. Pull it out and then use that fat to put your onions and garlic, jalapenos, serranos, tomatoes, and a little bit of cilantro, your seasonings, your comino, your smoked paprika, black pepper, salt, cook that all up, throw some ham in there, and now you got it cooking. Now, I like to use these pinto beans. This is Bush's pinto beans. Of course, you can make your own. Strain out the juice, beef broth in there, 2 Shiner Box, and let that come to a boil. A little bit of juice in there, and then smoked chipotle peppers in there. Man, I tell you what, the flavor is incredible. And I made some beef with Now, we're in Austin on Rainey Street to pay a visit to a taco shop with its origins rooted in backyard parties. Let's check out Asador Tacos.
My friends were like my initial supporters. They would come out every weekend, and now that friend group has just kind of grown bigger.
I'm saying, now you have the whole city of Austin as your friend.
Exactly. I hope so.
Now, you have one item on the menu I don't really see in a lot of places. You got mushrooms in a taco.
Mushroom mole, that's our house favorite. The mole really means a lot to me. It's a mole amarillo. It's one of the first moles I learned how to make.
Tell you what, I got to go in on this mushroom one. That's the bite. Oh.
About 45 ingredients in that mole. It's a very complex one.
I'm not looking for mushrooms on tacos, but you can convert me with this.
This is the one.
I can be converted.
We convert people with our mushroom.
This is an exceptional taco. I tell you what, if you only had this on your menu, you would still be very successful.
Thank you.
That is awesome. Brisket. Now, you said you've been making this for a long time for friends. What's your secret, man? What are you doing?
Low and slow. It's Texas. You can't mess with it too much. We actually don't trim our brisket at all. We want all those fatty bits. We cook it 12 hours. Everything's breaking down. And we mix the whole brisket together with spices, seasoning blend, and then that's what you get.
That's the bite. Bro! I love the quality of the flour tortilla. You do have the option to dunk this again, salsa verde. You also have guacamole on the side, queso on
I'm
there
a
as well.
queso dunker. That's my move. It's
right.
dirty.
Ready?
But you go right in there, yeah. That's the move.
Cheers. Yeah, that's the one.
So it's our chicken adobo. Ours is marinated with achiote, guajillo chilies, tons of garlic. We cook chicken thighs, marinate them post-cook, chop it up, and then here's what you got.
This is your carnitas.
This is actually where it all started.
Really?
So Asador was born doing pig roasts. I was like, yeah, absolutely, I can do that. I'd never cooked a pig before in my life.
All right, that's the carnitas. That's the best bite.
I actually haven't done this full tasting in a while. That's so good.
That's fantastic. Great job. Now we're gonna go into the kitchen and you're gonna cook for us one item. You're gonna prepare it for us. What are you making?
I think we do the chicken quesadilla.
That's the one to get. All right, cheers to you.
Cheers.
Let's go make some quesadillas.
Yeah. So we're just using regular canola oil. We'll get a little onion and cilantro mixture going as well.
You gotta have the chispas on there when you're making a quesadilla.
Exactly. There should be kind of a crown to it is what we're going for. This particular method is what my mom used to make for me and my friends when we were kids.
These tacos at Asador are popular for a reason. When the cheese is bubbling, they know the perfect time to throw in the tortillas right on top of the cheese to create the ultimate costra, that crust that is formed on there, making everything nice and crispy. Plus, you gotta know when to flip it over, and look at that. Bam!
Joe, thank you so much for having us out here, you guys. Asador Tacos, 3 locations in Austin, Las Perlas, The Crackle, then here off Rainey Street. You can come out here and get a delicious spread of tacos. All of them are hitting. You have to try the mushrooms. I'm not joking. Best mushroom taco I've ever had, dude. I'm very impressed. Thank you so much, man. You guys are awesome out here, and thank you for the hospitality as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
All right, y'all, that's the bite. That's a quesadilla. Woo!
Coming up later on Texas Eats, get Asada Sushi, surf and turf burritos, and birria tacos at one of the most popular taco spots in the Alamo City. And next on the show, we go bowling and golfing at an Austin hotspot serving up Americana classics. Texas Eats is coming right back after the break. Now, we're heading out north of Austin for a full round of food and entertainment. Get ready for a hole-in-one and so much more at Spare Birdie.
Joining us now is the culinary director out here, Justin Manzi. Thank you so much for having us.
Well, my pleasure.
And right in front of us, man, you guys went all out. You brought out all the goods. I mean, this is how you want to get a party started. And you got some of these entree items, desserts. Talk to me about the culinary scene here. What are you going for?
And so we try to bring big, bold flavors in familiar ideas, but different packages. So something you might know and love, but in our version.
Talk to me about Spare Birdie. How did this all get started?
So Spare Birdie is the idea of everything you loved as a kid when you'd go out and play, bowl, do different things with your friends. But now it's built for an adult, where you can come down, dine, drink, and enjoy, and then also try some of our interactive, newer games like our virtual golf and shooting games.
But you have to come out here for the food and enjoy yourself. And I want to talk about some of these dishes. Start with the appetizer over here.
So right here is our crab cakes. This is one of the appetizers in our dining room, and it's lump crab meat with a Dijon aioli, and then we also do a nice little vegetable salad on top. This is our grilled salmon with mango lime butter. It comes over duck fat whipped potatoes, and then on top is a mango relish, and then it's finished with that sauce and some micro cilantro over the top.
And the one that's been calling my name right here. I mean, you got this bone-in pork chop. Talk to me about this dish.
So this is our tomahawk pork chop and one of our favorites. So it comes with roasted vegetables. We rotate them throughout the year. We do our Yukon Gold whipped potatoes, and then our bone-in, it's a long bone tomahawk pork chop with a salt, sugar, and Cajun rub on top, and then finished with a tomatillo salsa.
Oh, come on. That
Definitely
sounds
a fan
amazing.
favorite.
Yeah. Right here in the front, it's kind of like a meatball deal going on.
So this is, and meatballs are a big trend right now, but we want to do our own spin on that in a couple of different ways. So this is a lamb meatball, and it's finished with a red chili glaze on top. Then underneath, we do a little bit of a spiced yogurt that we make here in-house to cool it down, some pickled red onions, and a quick pickled cucumber, and then a little bit of a Parmesan crunch over the top to kind of hit you with every flavor at the same time.
And you can't say tomahawk pork chop and not dive in. So you have a nice, beautiful sauce on this one as well. And look at the inside, cooked to perfection. Cheers to you. All right, that's the bite. I'm getting that every day of the week. That is so tasty. If you weren't here and you weren't looking, I'd grab it with my hands and just go in on it.
Classically, if it's served on the bone, you're allowed to eat it with your hands.
Now we're gonna go play some games. I mean, there's bowling, there's golf, there's pool. So you got a little bit of everything out here, so we're gonna have some fun. Thank you so much for all the food. I am gonna come back for this. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take it with
worries.
me. Thank
And
you so
it's
much.
to go.
It is to go. All right, we're gonna go play some games. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Joining us now to have some fun out here at Spare Birdie is General Manager Greg Goodwin. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for being here.
Now, we're in the bowling lane area right now, but there's a lot to do. But talk to me about the fun, the activities that are out here at Spare Birdie.
We've got 8 lanes of string pin bowling. We've got Angry Birds, statistical bowling. There's all kinds of games you can play on the bowling side. On the other side of the building, I got football, soccer, golf, shooting games, zombie dodgeball.
What?
You name it, there's all kinds of games to play on the other side of the building too.
We got ourselves some ice cold beer from behind the bar. Cheers to you, sir.
To nothing but strikes.
It's nothing but strikes. We're gonna have some fun. So let's start throwing some spares here. There's so much to do out here. Great food, just relax. You can play games, or you can just come to the bar and enjoy yourself. This is how you do it, though.
That's
Thank
right.
you.
Next on Texas Eats, get Asador Sushi, surf and turf burritos, and birria tacos at one of the most popular taco spots in the Alamo City. Texas Eats is coming right back after the break.
Now we're here at Jordan Ford, and with us today is one of Santa's elves, and he brought a big bag of savings with him. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
You look oddly familiar. Do I know you?
I think you do.
Okay. Well, what's in your savings bag?
You're not gonna believe this. On 2023 expeditions, we have 12,000 in savings. That's holiday savings to remember.
12,000 in savings. This is a beautiful example of what you get when you come out here. You got to check out the inventory. You don't know what's in Santa's bag this year, so you got to make sure you walk the lot. And to get more information about all the inventory out here and all the deals that you can get, just go to the website, www.jordanford.com.
We're in San Antonio to visit the brick and mortar location of the popular taco spot, El Remedio. From humble beginnings preparing birria out of their garage to a city favorite food truck, El Remedio now has a gorgeous new building with a full bar serving new menu items and their classic birria tacos.
Joining us now is the owner out here at the restaurant, Joshua Palacios. Josh, thank you so much for having us, man.
Thank you for coming out.
You guys have really crafted a beautiful menu out here, and you brought a little bit of everything for us to try. And I want to start here on this one.
That is actually sushi. So on this one, we have tuna, salmon, and avocado on it.
Nice. And what is on top?
That's Connie.
Sauces on the side. What kind of sauces are
This
these?
is spicy mayo and this eel sauce.
Super solid. It's fun, but it is very much sushi. And you have this like a really nice presentation on the board as well.
Thank you.
But I like that you have the chili on the side. And that's your taste.
Yeah.
That's what you're adding to it to make it your
that's what
own.
we gotta add. This is a ribeye aguachile. So it's a ribeye steak, and then it has chiltepin sauce on there. It's a chili from Sinaloa.
Is it spicy?
It is a little spicy.
Okay.
So it's whatever we put on our aguachiles for the shrimp, but it's gonna be on the ribeye.
Well, that's mad different, dude. Oh, it's spicy. It is spicy. It's got a good kick to it. It has almost like a citrus forward kind of vibe to it. Fresh is definitely the theme of what's going on.
So this is our arrachera roll. It has a steak arrachera, it has chile serrano inside, and it has mozzarella cheese and avocado.
All right, I'm gonna go for like this guy right here in the front. And then the sauces on the side.
Sriracha, eel sauce, and spicy mayo.
Ooh, that one's like smoky. Y'all like spicy out here.
Yes.
This one has a serrano on the inside. The mozzarella helps kind of balance out that spice. But I tell you what, you got to be a spice lover to
like
really appreciate it.
Yes.
And I like that because I like a little bit of spice. We're in San Antonio. Everybody likes a little spice out here. In the middle, asada fries. You guys are doing your own thing on it out here. Talk to me about how it's prepared.
Masala steak, mozzarella cheese, queso fresco, cilantro sauce, and crema mexicana.
Cheers, brother. All right, the asada fries. This is a great way to start everything out here. If you're gonna start your meal out right, you get the asada fries, very shareable. This one right here, the surf and turf burrito. What do you have going inside this one?
So we have asada, grilled shrimp, and then we have our shrimp that is stuffed with mozzarella and wrapped in bacon.
All of that inside of here.
All of it.
This has to be one of the most loaded protein surf and turf burritos you can find in the city. On the outside, toasted to perfection, so you're getting a beautiful crunch on there as well. This is really nice as well. Now, even though everybody knows about this item,
Correct.
How popular is it still on the menu?
It's still our top seller.
Really?
Yeah.
The birria. Bro, just devastatingly delicious. It just tastes like so much comfort food right there. You have the crunch on the outside, the savory meat, the seasoning, the cheese, the consomme right there as well. This is fantastic.
Thank you.
Josh, it's not just the food out here. You also have drinks and a full bar. So when you come out here to El Remedio, you know you can have a great time and celebrate. Yo, El Remedio, this place is wild. Come get your sparklers, come get your shots. Cheers to you. This is where it's at. Come get great food and a great time. Don't go anywhere. There's more Texas Eats coming up right after the break. Hungry for more Texas Eats? Be the first to check out our exclusive content by searching Texas Eats on YouTube. Plus, get notifications when we upload new content by subscribing to our channel. We're showcasing the best bites from across the Lone Star State, including burgers, pizza, barbecue, and tacos. Search for Texas Eats, subscribe to our channel, and watch Texas Eats anytime on YouTube. Hey, it's David Elder, and today on Texas Eats, we're traveling all across the Lone Star State, going to great restaurants you won't want to miss.
Get ready to tour a sweet onion farm in Uvalde and see how these tasty bulbs go from the farm to your table.
Just another day on the onion farm.
Plus, dive into savory, spicy, and sweet treats at a popular SA snack shop with new locations.
This is super tasty.
And we cruise to Austin for a barbecue and deli shop serving classic Texas bites and Jewish-inspired dishes.
You could just have a rib shop.
All that and more right now on Texas Eats. Our first stop on today's show is at Southerly, a popular San Antonio restaurant in the Pearl serving Southern Texas and Gulf Coast-inspired cuisine, to learn about some new dishes on the menu with executive chef and owner, Jeff Balfour. Jeff recently revamped the menu at Southerly, but has remained true to the original concept.
We added some new things in, trying to just keep the menu alive and, you know, kind of keep it seasonally. And then we had to pull back some old favorites too, because everybody expects something of us, and so we can't take those away. The one thing that we always set out to do was be an approachable spot at the Pearl. But, you know, we love to be adventurous and we love to source new items and do different things, but we always just want to be that place where when you look at the menu, you know, there's nothing you can't order.
Do you feel like you still get to have fun with the menu here?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. We go through, we try new items. It's like the antelope's a really great example. We didn't realize like the amount of hunters and people are familiar with that species of animal here in Texas.
Cheers to you.
Oh my God, give me more. Come on, thank you.
Wow. That melts in your mouth.
So this is our fried chicken, another one that's been on the menu for 8 years. We brine it for a day, we pressure fry it, some homemade biscuits, and just simple, easy, but something that everyone loves.
Burger, what's going on with this one?
Burger, so good local source patties. I love American cheese, that's what's gonna go on the burger. And then we top it off with bacon jam. So it kind of gives it that extra sweetness.
And right in the front, you have a crawfish roll. I mean, that thing's super popular too, right?
Super popular lunch item. Here, we just kind of took a riff off of lobster roll, but wanted to do something a little bit more Southern, a little more East Texas. This is our most famous dish at Southerly. It's snapper throat, something that I grew up with eating. It's actually the collar of the red snapper. We do it real simple. We deep fry them. We sell out of these as fast as we get them in the morning.
So now we're gonna go in the kitchen and we're gonna make a dish from start to finish. What are we gonna make and who are we gonna make it with?
So we're gonna do a steak frite, which Chef Aaron's gonna show y'all how to make that. It's one of our favorite dishes.
All right, so this is the snapper throat right here.
Wow.
This is one of the best spots you can visit here in the Alamo City for a great reason. I'm gonna take one of these to go with me. Let's go in the kitchen.
Oh my God.
Joining us now is Aaron Juvetta. He is the chef de cuisine out here at the restaurant. Thank you so much for having us in the kitchen.
Thanks for coming out, David.
Now, you're gonna be making for us a steak dish. What's the first thing you do?
We're gonna take our bavette steak and season it up with salt and pepper. We're gonna lay it out at a 45-degree angle.
How long does it take to cook?
We're looking at like minute 30 each rotation. So about 6 minutes total to finish it, and then it's gonna rest for another minute and a half to 2 minutes. So this is a French hot pois sauce. So first thing, we're gonna start with a dash of oil, and then we're gonna saute some shallots and garlic.
Perfect.
Until translucent.
All right, time for the peppercorns. They're already jumping in there. So brandy right into there?
Yep, she's gonna catch up, and then I'm gonna turn the flame down. So now we're gonna add our house demi-glace. We're gonna add brown sugar. So now I'm gonna add heavy cream. And the very last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna mount it with some cold butter.
Is that the viscosity you're looking for?
That's the viscosity you're looking for. Thick enough to part, but come right back together.
Chef, thank you so much for showing us how you prepare this dish. You guys, Southerly here at the Pearl is just a fantastic restaurant. Cheers to you, Chef. Woo! If you're not getting this dish, you're doing something wrong, y'all.
Get ready for the big game with great savings from Circle K. Mix and match Pepsi, Mountain Dew 12 packs, Lay's or Doritos, and whole pizzas. Buy 2, get 1 free. That's right, you choose the combo and save big every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday only at Circle K. Plus, don't forget the wings. You can get 12 chicken wings for only $10 or 5 beef char-grilled cheeseburgers for $10.
Plus, when you're at Circle K, you can grab a Polar Pop, a Froster, or an iced coffee one a day for only $9.99 a month. It is a fantastic deal.
Get great savings and the perfect combinations to enjoy the big game.
Now, we're in Uvalde to visit Cargill Farms and learn about the Texas sweet onion.
Joining us now is Steve Cargill. He's the owner out here at Cargill Farms. Thank you so much for having us out here.
David. Glad to have y'all out here.
It smells amazing out here if you love onions. And right behind us, we have a huge onion farm that's going on, and it's a gorgeous view right here on the edge of the hill country.
You're looking at about 60 acres of onions here. We're hoping about 65,000 packages come off this farm.
Wow.
These onions were planted back in November. They're about 6 weeks from being ready. And you can see they're about the size of a quarter right now. It's gonna be this in 6 or 7 weeks. When we plant it, we precision plant them because these seeds are so small.
That's the seed right
That's
there.
the
Oh,
seed.
these are little baby onions.
We use a vacuum planter so that we can get like a good spacing on these onions. Like right here, notice how they're all about the same distance apart.
Right.
Okay, so that they have room to grow to be this big.
Sweet onions were introduced in Texas from Bermuda in the early 20th century and grown on a 4-acre farm in Cotulla. By 1920, Texas became a major sweet onion producer, outpacing the Bermudas. The USDA and Texas A&M then crossbred a Bermuda and Spanish onion to create a deep round onion, or the Grano 502. In the 1980s, Dr. Leonard Pike of A&M and the South Texas Onion Committee began creating hybrids of the Grano 502. The Texas Super Sweet 1015 was born.
Now, when it's at this process, at this point, what's the next step? Like, what happens during that harvesting process?
Well, we'll come out here, David, and we'll have clippers. We'll have, 60, 80 people out here. Each one of these onions is hand harvested.
Oh, wow.
So they'll come with clippers, they'll clip the roots and a top off, put it in a bucket, and then those buckets go into large bins, and those are taken to the shed for curing.
Once the onions have been harvested, clipped, and cured, they will be sent onto a conveyor belt and all of the bad onions will be removed. This is me here helping out on the line, kinda. The onions are then raised into a bin where they are weighed into 3-pound batches. Those batches are then sent down a chute into a bag, over to the next room for packaging, and then sent off to the grocery stores.
Talk to me about the South Texas Onion Committee.
The Onion Committee was set up by USDA. We regulate grades, size, containers, several different things. If a buyer in Chicago or New York or anywhere orders jumbo onions, he knows that that's going to be a 3-inch or bigger onion. And he's going to know that the quality is going to be #1. These are jumbos right here.
Ooh,
these
yeah,
are 3 1/4 and up, and these will end up in the grocery store. You notice the 1015 sticker,
That's
state
right.
of Texas.
All right, Steve, cheers to you. Thank you so much
Cheers.
for having us out here, you guys. To get more information about the Texas 1015 Super Sweet Onions, just go to the website tx1015.com. Plus, go to all your local grocery stores. Make sure you see the sticker. That's how you know it was grown here in Texas, and you know it's gonna be a delicious onion. And we're going in.
Get after it.
All right.
Let's go. Best onion in the world right here.
That's the best onion in the world. And just another day on the onion farm.
Coming up later on Texas Eats, we cruise to Austin for a barbecue and deli shop serving classic Texas bites and Jewish-inspired dishes.
You could just have a rib shop.
And next on the show, dive into savory, spicy, and sweet treats at a popular SA snack shop with new locations.
This is super tasty.
Don't go anywhere. Texas Eats is coming right back after the break. Now, we're cruising to the Alamo Ranch area to check out a new location for a popular snack shop serving up sweet, spicy, and savory bites.
Joining us now is the manager out here at the snack shop, Abigail Santana. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you.
You guys brought out the hits, man. You guys got the paletas, you have the different kinds of drinks over here as well, the snacks that everybody loves.
One of Tropicana's most popular bites, the loaded preparados, made with your choice of chips.
It comes with nacho cheese, white corn, that's important, mayo, crema, and cotija cheese, and chile de elote.
And you said it's important that it's the white. Why the white corn? Why is that important?
because it's like the popular in Mexico and other countries, so many people is looking for the white corn.
Right, that's right. That's the good stuff right there. That's how you know it's done right. So I'm actually gonna go in. I gotta try a little bit of this one. Here we go. Cheers to you. That's the bite. Oh, come on. In no way possible could that be bad. It's just cheese, cotija cheese. You got the white corn on there. And I tell you what, I mean, it's the sauce too that's on there and that little bit of crema. It is creamy, it's crunchy. It's got a little bit of spicy kick to it. Super delicious. When you come into Tropicana, you know you gotta come in here, you gotta have your sweet tooth ready because there's so many different options available. And this one right here, the banana split, a classic dish. Talk to me about how y'all make this one.
The customer choose 3 different flavors. We put white cream, cherries, and obviously the banana.
You gotta have the banana on there, yeah.
And we add toppings and chocolate.
So you can actually customize, build these out how you want, right?
Sure.
That's a big part of this because all the ice cream's made fresh. You get to select which ones you want, and then you get to put your stuff, your toppings on there. I'm gonna go in for this one. What ice cream is this? Oh, that looks like there's something going on there. Which ice cream is that?
Fruity Pebbles.
Fruity Pebbles, come on. That's like the best cereal of all time. Cheers to you. All right, the banana split. That's good. And you can't do it without a cherry. Here, get your cherry. Cheers. Bink. Fruity Pebbles ice cream is rocking. That is a great bite.
Tropicana offers scratch-made ice cream, scratch-made paletas, their custom blend of chamoy-covered candies, and aguas frescas. Plus, there's also wild fruit dishes loaded with flavor.
It's a crazy menu. We put like apple, we put cucumber cubes, mango cubes, jicama cubes, salsa-ghetti, this little thing chaca chaca we call, but it's like the little candy tamarind. And we put peanuts, chamoy, and tajin on top.
So it's just a fruit salad. That's all it is. Yeah, it's like healthy adjacent, right? All right, the crazy apple. Cheers. That's the bite. Sour, sweet. It's got a great crunch to it. It's nice and bright and fresh. You have all that fresh fruit in there. The cucumbers, the jicama. And then we're gonna finish it off with a gusher. Abigail, thank you so much for having us out here. Now this is a new location, right?
Yes, we have 2 new locations and 3 in the town.
Nice. So you guys got to make sure you're looking at the screen right now. We have the 3 different locations up there. Now you can get the address information and the phone number right there. But when you come out to any of the locations, be prepared to have a good time. So many different options on the menu, so many things made from scratch, made fresh, ready for you for the whole family. The little kids love it. The older kids love it. I mean, maybe even bring a dog, who knows? They can eat outside. But the gushers, I'm telling you, these things are addictive and they got them all over the place in here. It's like a gusher candy store. So make sure you grab one of these when you're leaving as well. You want another one? Sure. Okay, cheers to you. Tropicana is where it's at, y'all.
Next on Texas Eats, we cruise to Austin for a barbecue and deli shop serving classic Texas bites and Jewish-inspired dishes.
You could just have a rib shop.
Don't go anywhere. Texas Eats is coming right back after the break. What's up, San Antonio? I got to visit the new Bojangles that just opened and tasted a bunch of their menu. But I wanted to venture to Charlotte, North Carolina to see if they truly brought the best of Southern flavor to Texas.
Hey Melvin, how's it going?
Hey, how you doing? Welcome to Bojangles.
I heard that Bojangles is known for their breakfast biscuits that you can order until 2 p.m. So since I didn't get to try them all, I wanted to give them a try here. Today, I'm gonna be tasting the sausage and sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit with the infamous Bo Rounds. These things are incredible.
The sausage is super tender, it has so much flavor on there, and you have that buttery biscuit on the outside, the cheese, and that egg. It is so good, super fresh and delicious.
All right, it's official. They brought the best to Texas. But don't take it from me. Welcome back to Texas Eats. Now we're in Austin to check out Mum Foods, a local smokehouse and delicatessen. Owner, Jeffrey Ellis, credits his father and grandfather for his love of barbecue.
We thought to ourselves in 2014,
why should there not be barbecue being sold at local area farmers markets here in Central Texas, in Austin, and it was a no-brainer after that.
Being an 8th-generation Texan with family on the East Coast, Jeffrey continues to experiment with food and bring new dishes to the menu.
Talk to me about the ribs. What process do you put that through to get that beautiful bark?
So they get a pretty simple salt and pepper rub, 3 hours of smoke, couple hours wrapped, another hour unwrapped where we glaze them.
These look absolutely beautiful.
These are my favorite.
Boom! I mean, this is killer. You could just have a rib shop. Now, the pastrami in the front pulls apart, holds up on its own weight. Gorgeous bark on the outside, beautiful color as well, fat rendered nicely. Cheers. Pastrami. Oh, wow.
And at the end of the day, good pastrami is just like good brisket. You know, it's Jewish barbecue, and it may be older than Central Texas barbecue in a sense. So, every self-respecting Jew should know their way around a brisket, I think. You can't call yourself a deli and not have matzo ball soup. This is kind of just to warm you up from the inside.
You also have this sausage here. I mean, the cheese has just been pouring out of this thing.
These are old school recipes, and all beef sausage, basically just kind of piggybacking off of that great Lockhart style sausage.
All right, you're going in with me on the sausage?
I'm going in with you. What you got there, cheese?
I got one for the cheese.
All right, I'm gonna double up on it.
All right, cheers.
Cheers on the cheese.
Oh, wow. We're gonna go in the kitchen though, and you're gonna show us how to make an item out here from start to finish. What are you gonna make for us?
We're gonna do our Rachel sandwich. This is a Reuben that we make with our house-made pastrami. Instead of the sauerkraut, we're gonna do our coleslaw on there. We're gonna press it, we're gonna fry it in beef fat. It's gonna be on our homemade rye bread, and this is a no-brainer. Everybody loves this one.
All right, I'm taking another bite of cheesecake. You know what? You want to take a bite?
I think I should.
Okay, come on.
Quality control, right?
Yeah, that's right. One more bite of cheesecake.
Cheers.
Wow. Joining us now is William Webster. He's the kitchen manager out here at Mum Foods. Thank you so much for having us in here. And we're in the kitchen now. You're gonna be making for us the Rachel sandwich. What's the first thing you do?
So the first thing we do is we slice the meat. It's about 3 slices, 3 pretty good slices, you know. Throw a little bit of our beef fat down. And we'll start toasting that up. Meat goes right onto the grill, yes sir.
Swiss cheese. Oh, look at that. Beautiful melted cheese. It's ready to rock.
Grab our Russian sauce.
Woo-hoo! Look at that. You guys, Mum Foods up here in Austin. Delicious, absolutely outstanding. The barbecue, the sides, the sandwiches, the people, everything's fantastic. Come out here, give them a try, and try one of these Rachel sandwiches. You guys, this is where it's at. Cheers to you.
Cheers.
The Rachel, that's the bite. Oh, man. Give me some elbow. Yo, you are missing out if you don't come get this sandwich. Thank you so much for watching today's episode of Texas Eats. And to get a map and more information on all the restaurants that you've seen on today's show, just go to our website, TexasEatsTV.com. Don't forget to follow us on social media at Texas Eats TV on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And don't forget to join us every Saturday at 10 o'clock in the morning and 11 o'clock at night, right here on KSAT 12, because this is how Texas eats.
Because these seeds are so small.
That's the seed right
That's
there.
the
Oh, these
seed.
are little baby onions. Look at that. Come take a bite of this and your lips are nice and red.
Stop that guy stealing onions.
In 3, 2, you got this. There you go. Hungry for more Texas Eats? Be the first to check out our exclusive content by searching Texas Eats on YouTube. Plus, get notifications when we upload new content by subscribing to our channel. We're showcasing the best bites from across the Lone Star State, including burgers, pizza, barbecue, and tacos. Search for Texas Eats, subscribe to our channel, and watch Texas Eats anytime on YouTube.